summer's warmth, but dread the humidity. So here with cool and breezy fabrics to keep you cool as a cucumber, Denise Wild is back.
Yes.
What do we need to be looking for when it comes to fabrics that breathe?
Yes. So when you're looking at fabrics and when you're picking your wardrobe, you know, of course you're looking for style, but one of the things to think about in the transition of the seasons, you know, moving into summer, is how will it make you feel when you're wearing it, right? Because you don't want anything too rigid. You want to look for kind of looser weaves, looser textiles so that you can get that air in there, you know, and enjoy yourself and, you know, not worry about being too stiff.
Yes, and having everything blocked in and then sweaty pits and all that stuff,
yes,
right?
we don't want that. We don't want any of that.
You might get it anyways, but it's nice.
I can tell you how to get the stains out if that does happen.
Good. You're amazing. Okay, so let's talk about some of the fabrics you might want to pick for the hot months.
Linen is a very popular one, of course, that everybody loves in the summertime. The great thing about linen is it draws moisture out of your body and it dries really quickly. So you don't have to worry about building up a sweat because it basically suctions it right out and puts it out into the atmosphere. The linen is also very durable, so it won't stretch out, it won't lose its shape, and you know, it's going to last a really, really long time. It doesn't pill, which is great.
Super natural. The great thing about this is you don't necessarily, well, I don't know, do you iron this? Because you iron everything.
Definitely iron linen.
You still iron your linen?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Well,
I was going to say, what's great about it is you don't have to iron it.
If you wash it a lot, it gets really soft, so it can take on a more softened texture. So that's something then you don't have to worry about that. You can decide if you want to keep your linen super crisp or if you want them to, you know, soften up and do all that stuff. And of course, linen is quite pricey. And it wrinkles easily. So that's not the best thing about it.
That's probably, I guess it's because it's durable and it's going to, you know, have you breathing and cool.
Yes.
What is this? Is this cotton?
So this is actually linen also. It's 100% linen. So it depends on how the fibers are treated as to how it feels. So this feels like a stretch cotton, for example, but this is 100% linen. So that's something else that you want to keep an eye on when you're shopping. You know, read the hang tags to figure out what's going on. But look for things that are quite breathable. And then cotton is a great staple for summer, of course, because it's easy to launder, it's soft, it's touchable, and it conducts heat, so you won't get really hot in it. But again, cotton wrinkles easily. It doesn't hold static, though. It doesn't hold an electric charge, so you won't get static cling, which is great. But you might want to look for something that's a little bit easier to wear, like a seersucker, for example, where you have the texture. So it's usually the stripe. You see it a lot in the blue and white stripe, where it's a little bit gathered at the whites and then flat at the color. This is great because then you don't have to iron it. You know, you have fabrics and these ones too. So look, you can find cottons that have a little bit more texture in them, and then you don't have that pressure to wash that or to iron them.
So the rule of thumb then for cotton is the more texture, the less you have to worry about the ironing board.
Exactly.
Good breathable fabric, though. It's going to keep you nice and light.
Exactly. It's an excellent breathable fabric. Another option, if you don't want to worry about ironing too much, you can look for a cotton polyester blend. So, you know, then you have the amazing, you know, properties of the polyester. Rayon is a wonderful fabric for summer because it is very durable. It won't wrinkle, it won't stretch, it won't shrink. It dries very quickly. But it's not absorbent. So you will get a little bit sweaty in there, and then you should probably dry clean it. So definitely check for care labels. But rayon is a really, really nice one in the summertime.
Are these all rayon?
Yes, these are all rayon, so they feel really nice.
So interesting. You mentioned polyester quickly in terms of being a polyester cotton blend, but polyester is no longer a bad word.
It's not a bad word anymore. So with advancements in technology, you can find fabrics that are, you know, much more. Feel this one, for example.
Is this 100% poly?
This is 100% polyester. It's not like the 70s tracksuit anymore. It can really take on a lot of different properties.
It's nice and soft.
And then, you know, it does not wrinkle, it doesn't stretch, it doesn't distort, you know, so it maintains its shape. Super easy to wash. And then, you know, it's It's kind of a trade-off. You know,
Yes.
it might get a little bit hotter in the summer because it doesn't breathe as much.
Totally.
But then it's easier to care for.
This anything that's a poly blend or polyester is great to travel with.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great vacation
exactly, because you fold it
clothes.
up and unpack it, and then you don't have
You're
those
not gonna
wrinkles
have to
in
iron.
it. And then look for something that is, you know, quite airy. So the less tight the weave is, the looser the weave is, the more air can flow through. You know,
Totally.
and then just keep in mind too, you might get some sun protection. So if you have, if your
Yes.
weave is really close together, then your garments will help you protect from the sun.
Very good. Okay, now we know what to buy for summer. We just need
Yes.
summer to come.